John 2:19. Respondit Iesus et dixit eis, solvite templum hoc, et in tribus diebus excitabo illud. Jesus answered and said to them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I shall raise that temple again. Here, there's not a whole lot that's grammatically complex, but there are some interesting things to note when it comes to the style of the translation itself and its sensitivity to the Greek. So one thing we might note is something we've seen already in preceding verses, which is this idiomatic phrase where somebody answers and then says. So technically this is pleonastic, right? We don't need to say so-and-so answered and said. In English, we might simply say so-and-so replied to someone else. And also this word answered, respondere, in the Latin occurs in situations where there is no earlier saying or question to which a response is being given. This is the first statement that is being made. But all of this is not unique to the Latin version of the scriptures. In fact, this is reflecting a Greek usage in the New Testament, which is in turn reflecting an idiomatically Hebrew way of speaking. But the translators have reflected it faithfully in their Latin version, and we see it over and over again. But we also should note their sensitivity to the semantic range of the Greek words that they're translating. So solvite is a good example. In Greek, we have the verb luo, which means to loose, to unbind, and by extension, to destroy. Solvo solvere in Latin is its precise equivalent. So this was an excellent choice to translate this word. Bring down or destroy this temple. And in 3 days, and here I'm just going to note in passing what many of you already know, which is when we talk about time within which, we can express it with the ablative case with or without a preposition. Both are totally valid expressions in classical, medieval, and even later Latin. So here we're going with the preposition in tribus diebus, that is within the space of 3 days, excitabo illud. So here, just make sure you note that we've got the first person singular future active indicative. I will raise it up. But what's great here is that excitare is a word frequently used by Latin speakers in 2 different scenarios, at least. In the one case, to speak of waking or making to rise again someone who was sleeping or in fact dead, which of course fits Jesus's deeper symbolical meaning here. But also this is a word used for erecting or building up a structure, as in a building, an edificium. And that of course is what we are talking about on the superficial plane of Jesus's very pregnant phrase here. So our translators are very sensitive to the intricacies, the semantic intricacies of the words that they're translating, and they've chosen Latin words which could not more perfectly capture kind of the double meaning of Jesus is saying here.